Welcome back, guys, to the Stanley Parable number 2. I already did a recording of this, but apparently the sound did not want to work at all. Like, no sound of the game was coming through. So I hope this time it'll actually work. I think I have it all set up right. And last time I went through this door and did some things.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I know.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
And I will.
Wow.
Because it's a nice place.
Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Yes, room.
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room.
Yes.
Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
That's not what he said last time. He said his normal thing and something about drinking up the thing or whatever.
Yes. Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I'm gonna stay a little longer, see if he says more shit. I'm gonna sit in this chair.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
What the heck?
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
He's breaking the fourth wall. Yes. Box. Okay. I think he's done. Yeah, he's done. Damn it.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Okay, what I did last time, I stayed on this.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
Wait,
here.
don't jump over
I'm
that.
not your enemy, really.
I
I'm
jump
not.
off of this.
I realize that investing your
Land on the
trust in
ground.
someone else can be
Is
difficult.
there somewhere I can go
but
down
the
here?
fact is that
Look.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I'll skip back to where I'm on the platform again.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley?
It's saying something
its
different.
Grace, its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Ooh. Do I go now? Or is it gonna say more?
Yes. Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously
you're saying
vanished,
the same thing.
Here you sit, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
And like that, I'll say fuck off.
Stanley was so
I'm my
bad
own
at
person.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Yay! Do you even lift,
Look,
bro?
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
You don't have feet.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Sure.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Lies.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Who?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? Ooh. I have a
This
lady
is it,
friend.
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
Yep.
To let her back into your life.
But it's dark.
She's been waiting.
Ooh, look, cigarette butts, gross. Shuts. What?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
It's creepy.
To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I don't want to go do next time. Yay. I've been here before, but you guys have not.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Better be banana.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Not again.
Gotcha.
Asshole.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think
Can
you had a
move.
loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
What is?
Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No, because that scares me.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Damn it, Trump. I activated your Trump card. Wall. It's weird. Shit. Do I look at you when it
This
talks?
is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Yes. 7 on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
3.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Okay.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
Yeah.
Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Hate you. Z.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Yeah.
Fantastic discoveries of new lands.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh. Ooh, TV. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that TV there. M.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys. Woo!
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Indeed. Prepare dinner. Let's prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Yeah! Tell your kids a story, yeah!
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
Yeah!
Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Yes! Play it again! Gita, tell your wife you love her. I hate you. You're an imposter.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. But I want to go to work in the morning so I can have the fabulous dreams of doing adventures that don't exist, apparently.
You see?
I'm at work.
Can you just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Question nothing.
I
Okay.
suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Yes.
We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe.
And I tried again.
Please die.
And Stanley pushed a button.
And
I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
And I tried. I think that was an ending. Oh yeah, it is. Yep, it is. Well, thank you guys for watching this one. I think I'll be ending it here. And see you guys in the next video. Making the next one right after this. See you till then. Bye!